Part 6. Listening to Viewpoints. You will hear a report once. It is about 3 minutes long. After the audio, 6 questions will appear. Choose the best answer for each question from the drop-down menu.
Welcome to City Perspectives. Today, we're discussing a proposed bylaw for green roofs on new residential buildings in our city. We have City Councillor Lena Chen and local developer Mark Schmidt with us. Lena, can you start by explaining the proposal?
Of course, Raj. The idea is simple. We want to mandate that all new residential buildings over 3 stories high must include a green roof or a rooftop community garden. This initiative is about making our city more environmentally friendly and creating more community spaces.
From a developer's point of view, simple isn't the word I'd use. My primary concern is the cost. Installing a green roof adds a significant expense to any project. We're talking about structural reinforcements, waterproofing systems, soil, plants. It all adds up. This cost will inevitably be passed on to home buyers and renters, making housing even less affordable.
I understand the cost concern, Mark. It's a valid point. However, we have to look at the long-term benefits. Green roofs provide excellent insulation, which lowers heating and cooling costs for the building's residents over time. They also manage stormwater runoff, which reduces the strain on our city's sewer system. This saves the city and taxpayers money in the long run.
Those long-term savings are theoretical for the developer. We carry the upfront cost. And what about maintenance? A garden on a roof needs constant care. Who is responsible for that? If it's the building management, that means higher condo fees. If it's left to residents, what happens when nobody wants to do the work? A neglected rooftop garden becomes a real eyesore and a potential fire hazard.
The bylaw includes clear guidelines for maintenance plans. For community gardens, a resident committee would be formed. For simpler green roofs, it would be part of the building's regular landscaping contract. We've also looked at providing incentives like property tax rebates for the first few years to help offset the initial installation costs. We want this to be a sustainable plan, both environmentally and financially.
Tax rebates are a help, but do they cover the full extra cost? I doubt it. And a resident committee sounds great in theory, but in practice it can lead to conflicts. I think a better approach would be to encourage green roofs through voluntary programs, not force them on every new project. Why not offer bigger incentives for developers who choose to include them?
We tried voluntary programs for years, Mark, with very little success. The uptake was minimal. Sometimes a push is needed to achieve a greater community good. Think about the social benefits, too. Rooftop gardens become places where neighbors meet and connect. They improve mental and physical well-being. This isn't just about the environment. It's about building stronger communities.
I'm all for strong communities, but I'm not convinced this is the way. It feels like the city is downloading its green space responsibilities onto private developers.
We're almost out of time. It's clear there are strong arguments on both sides. The environmental and social goals versus the practical and financial challenges. Thank you both for sharing your perspectives today.